State Farm, the presenting sponsor of the 2022 Tiny Desk Contest, is proud to support the Tiny Desk Contest Top Shelf Series. State Farm thanks the amazing artists participating and all of you tuning in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey there, and welcome to NPR Music's Top Shelf. So Top Shelf is this thing that we do for the NPR Tiny Desk Contest, where we look to try to find the most amazing talent. And we get thousands of videos, and that winner of this contest gets to play a concert at my desk at NPR. It's a thrilling thing to do, and two of the people who have already done that are judges for this Tiny Desk contest and part of Top Shelf today. So Michelle Zauner, Japanese Breakfast, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And iLe, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Where are you joining us from, iLe?
From Puerto Rico.
Awesome. And Michelle, where are you today?
I'm in Los Angeles today.
Awesome. So the contest was open to artists from the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, including the 50 states. There's a great rabbit hole you can go down and watch the videos that we watched by going to npr.org/tinydeskcontest. The amount and the variety of stuff that we see when we watch these is just remarkable. And can you all vouch for that in the ones you've seen so far?
Yeah, definitely.
Michelle? Yeah.
Yeah, I was really blown away. And the level of care put into all these videos, specifically how many people were able to gather for each video. I was surprised by how many large bands there were with string sections and different background vocalists. So I know from experience that it's a big endeavor to just get a big group of people together. So I was really impressed by that.
Awesome. And for those of you who are in the chat room, please, as these videos play, let us know what you think of them. It'd be great to see. Michelle, you get the first pick. We're each going to pick a handful of these things that we loved. Where do you want to go?
The first video I picked was Pocket Queen and the Royal Flush, We Came to Move. I really love Pocket Queen, and after doing a more of a deep dive, found that she has quite a following. I mean, she's like a wizard at the drums, and I think part of me secretly has always wanted to be a drummer, so I was pretty taken by that right away.
Awesome. So let's give a listen and a watch to Pocket Queen, We Came to Move.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm free to be what I want to be, see what I want to see. Nothing stopping me, world in front of me. That's for sure. Wanna know how? I let them know that I'm keeping it fresh, keeping it cool, like it's 1992. Lay in the shade, dip in the pool. Don't wanna jump up to you. Keeping it hot, keeping it cool, like it's 1992. I do what I do. You object, overrule. Gotta stay funky, gotta stay real. Gotta do just what I feel. Gotta work, got to chill. Only way to pay the bill. Mr. DJ, hit the 1, hit the 2. If I listen, move your shoe. Chat to do to the wall. Let's get in the move. Woo! Yeah. Hey. We came to move. Yeah, no. We came to move. Hey. Come on, band. I like my coffee. Outfit. Yahtzee. Like Grace Jones, I'm a little Afro Zulu. Wrap it up like Badu. Press go back to surface. When I let it grow, that's why I begin to move. Begin to move to the groove. Gonna shake your body loose. Do what you do. Nothing I broke, nothing to lose. Move your shoes, take the dues to the wall, cause we came to move.
Watch me move, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. They feel our presence, they feel our essence, they asking questions, they wanna know. Full of blessings, ain't no impressing, no time for resting, we gotta go. We moving on up like the Jeffersons, know that it's evident the melanin is heaven sent. No matter what your preference is, it's all about the peace and the love what we represent. Come on and move with us, groove with us. It's nothing left to do but to move with us. The rhythm got you feeling it and make you move your hips and make you move your hips.
We can move. We can move.
We can move.
To the groove. Gotta shake your body loose.
We can move.
Do what you do. Nothing I broke, nothing to lose. Move and shoot. Touch the dues. To the wall. Cause we can move. If you can move, put your hands in the air. If you can move, put your hands in the air. If you can move, put your hands in the air. If you can move, put your oh yeah. Jazz.
Jazz. I love that ending. Pocket Queen and the Royal Flush. So you mentioned your desire to be a drummer. What else attracted you to that, Michelle?
I think that right when she says two, I kind of fell in love with her a little bit. Like, I think that sometimes, like, when someone just says something off the cuff or just like how confident she is, there's like this natural just star power from her immediately that marked her as like a really special person. And yeah, I think the instrumentation is really great. It sounds amazing. I love like a flute solo. So yeah, I just really love this. And after digging into it a little bit, I saw that she played drums with Black Pumas, who are on the same management company as me, and they did some kind of like fundraiser performance. So it seems like she already has quite a bit of a following as a drummer to begin with. I think some of her videos have like millions of views of just like her being a drum wizard. So yeah, I just found it to be so charming, and I really enjoyed this video.
And you were nodding along, iLe, when the admiration Michelle had, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, because I enjoyed that one a lot as well, and I had like that same feeling of her confidence and her style, and I'm a little slow, so at the beginning, because the shot is so close, I didn't realize that she was playing the drums, but that's my brain, and then suddenly I say, oh, she's the drummer, but it was like amazing for me because I admire that, coordination, because I don't have that as much. So it was amazing for me that she was singing so great and playing so great at the same time, and the whole energy of the band was great.
Fabulous. So let's go on to your first pick, iLe. What are we going to hear?
Well, I picked Aubrey Hayes with the song Love Didn't Hurt You. I loved them a lot when I saw it. Since you see the whole setting, it's just a whole vibe. So I love that about them.
Let's give it a listen to Love Didn't Hurt from Aubrey Hayes.
when you wrote songs in major chords. The soul was soft and the anthem sweet of love and loyalty. But someone crushed your fragile heart. You never recovered all of your parts. You gave away your sanity and peace. Love didn't hurt you. Someone who didn't know how did. Made you grow on only to doubt it for the rest of your life. You can still be okay, kid. Don't throw your life away, kid. I can't stand to see you living in this hell you're burning in. Someone crushed your fragile heart. You never recovered all of your parts. You gave away your sanity and peace. Oh, love didn't hurt you. Someone who didn't know how did. Made you grow on only to doubt it for the rest of your life. You can still be okay, kid. Don't throw your life away, kid. I can't stand to see you living in this hell you're burning in. I can't stand to see you living in this hell you're burning in. I can't stand to see you living in this hell you stay burning.
That's Aubrey Hayes. One of the beautiful things about this Tiny Desk contest is that for a lot of musicians, this is something they do on an annual basis. This is the 6th time Aubrey Hayes has submitted
Wow.
to our contest, and I love them for that. It's it warms my heart. I do this thing called the NPR the NPR challenge, the RPM challenge, which is this challenge to make an album once a year in the month of February, and I've done that since 2007. And it just, for an artist, one of the great things is having just a deadline that helps and sparks the creative process, and there's a lot of creativity going in for that, right, iLe? That you had an attraction for that for sure.
Yeah, I think that they gave me a. I mean, I don't like to compare because everything, is particular, but like a Jeff Buckley vibe that I enjoyed, they just take you somewhere else. And I felt that when it started, and then the build up and everything, like very subtle, but very, very deep. And I read that it was like a bad moment it was a bad moment for them. So it was. It always amazes me how in music you can transform like a bad moment into a wonderful song that everyone has like their own interpretation to it, and maybe it reminds them of a bad moment. But for me, it was like a caress, So it was nice to have that feeling, and the way them were so connected to the song. There was like an energy that I could feel like passing through the computer to my heart.
There's a beauty. I wanted to be on the porch.
I know, yeah. I felt exactly the same way. I read that they're from Austin, but it feels weirdly very Portlandy to me. I'm from Oregon, and seeing all the musicians playing on the porch on like a nice day just made me really want to be there.
Yeah. That's wonderful. I also noticed that the cellist is Diana Burgess. Diana plays in a group called Mother Falcon, who played a Tiny Desk many years ago, and also is, Diana is in Austin, and Mother Falcon was based in Austin. Michelle, pick number 2.
My second pick was Micah Edwards, Gene Leon.
And what can you tell us about the attraction you had for this? It was the one you first fell in love with, right?
Yeah, this was the first video that really blew my skirt up. I just like it. My husband is really into shuffles right now. So I believe this
shuffles.
Is just like a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Oh, the beat. Yes.
Yeah, the beat. Yeah. So that attracted me to this video immediately, and also just that voice is just so stunning and unique. So this was my first just gasp of a watch.
Awesome. So Houston, Texas, here we go. Micah Edwards, Gene Leon.
Baby, I wish I could sing a love song. Oh, baby, but you gotta keep doing me wrong. There was a moment in time I believed I could never escape your reality, but that was yesterday. Now I don't feel the same, no, no, no. Lady, sure are a tough act to follow. Oh, lady, brokenness is all I've ever known, ever known. But I know the good Lord is far more for me, and I'm not gonna take gravity that's weighing you down. That's something I won't live without. Yeah. Oh, There was a moment in time I believe I was in chains to have the key, but it was all travesty. Lord help me, show me the way. Gene Leon, Gene Leon. Oh, Gene
I don't know where they were, but there was a lot of alcohol on those shelves. And that band, you know, I don't know what it is, but I think just judging from seeing your faces when the music's playing, there is such a beautiful attraction hearing those horns echoing the chorus and playing along. So that was certainly one thing that attracted me there.
Yeah, his voice is just so unique and powerful and has just this very appealing rasp to it. It weirdly reminded me of Huey Lewis in the News. And I just, it felt like simultaneously very timeless and very new and unique and singular.
And the upbeatness of the music with the words, which is about his father's infidelities. And, you know, you all write songs, but the thing that often can work is either having a very sad, deep sentiment and snapping it up with music. How does that, do you find that works for both of you? Did you find you doing that in your music?
I think for me, definitely. I feel like I've always been really interested in the juxtaposition of something that is sonically upbeat with lyrics that are a bit darker. And I think that kind of balance is very necessary in life and art for me personally.
iLe, is that true?
Sometimes it's hard for me because I tend to you know, go one thing and the other, you know, finding like a way. But there are some songs that you feel that it's too much and you need like to balance it more. So I've done that, but mostly I think that I've worked more like with like a lyric that expresses like maybe the same strength or whatever, like the with the musicality. But it's also fun for me when I listen songs that have that contrast. I enjoy them. It's just that when I work it, I feel that I'm so in my, I don't know, in my head or something, that I just want to express it. I just want to express the lyrics the same way as the music, you know. Sometimes it happens.
So you picked something, the next song, and this artist is Alyssa Amador.
Mm-hmm. Alyssa Amador, Milonga Accidental. But I liked her. It was a nice surprise. Obviously, like a Spanish speaking, it always like it's nice, and the milonga is like it's a nice music from Argentina, I think, but it's a little more relaxing than tango, you know, a little more casual, for me to say something. So it was nice to listen to her voice and with this song.
And we talked about the emotional contradiction between music and words, and this song from her is all about embracing your contradictions. So let's give a listen to Alyssa Amador.
Cuando miro afuera, cuando miro adentro, cuando miro afuera otra vez, de la periferia hasta el mero centro, siempre soy testigo y juez. Cuando sabré descifrar mi razón, cuando sentiré mi hogar en mi voz. Cuando miro el agua, cuando miro el cielo, cuando miro el agua otra vez, de lo más profundo a este momento quiero ser el ¿Cuándo sabré descifrar mi razón? ¿Cuándo sentiré mi hogar en mi voz, en mi voz, en mi voz? Oh,
iLe is a non-Spanish speaking person. I get the emotion of the song, but I'd love to know a little more about the poetry in it.
Well, she's saying that when she looks outside and when she looks inside, and then she looks outside again, she's always a witness and a judge at the same time. And she's asking herself, like, when will I decipher my reason? When will I find a home in my voice? And then she says when she looks into the water, when she looks into the sky, and when she looks into the water again. So it's nice. I felt a connection to it because I think we all go through those moments of contradictions and things that we sometimes judge ourselves too much. We can be very hard on ourselves, more than we should, actually. So I felt I identified with that. And also the way she's singing it, it also seems like, in a good way, definitely, but like I don't know if lullaby is the word, because it also seems like a childish song, which I enjoyed, because it's like those songs that seem very simple because of the melody and the words she's using and the questions she's asking, but it's very deep. And I think it's good when you channel your inner child. And I feel that song transmits that, and I appreciated it.
Beautifully said. I'm going to just say that the Tiny Desk contest winner, which we'll announce sometime in May, gets to play behind my desk. And you both have done that. iLe, you did yours in 2019. Do you have a memory or an emotional thought about, like, your experience? Maybe help the winner prepare for what they're in for?
I do. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know. I'm gonna speak very honest about it. Like when I
you're
imagine.
You're gonna scare them. Is what you're gonna do.
Well, it's good, you know, that they have like different perspectives, because I remember like wondering how my tiny desk would be if I got a chance to play there. Like I imagine, you know, perfection and everything, you know, very practiced and very well said. But then suddenly it was in a very historic and very strong political moment in Puerto Rico. We were in the streets, like I literally was in the streets with thousands of people just before I went to the airport to travel to the Tiny Desk. So we all, and also the band is from Puerto Rico, so we all had the same energy. And it wasn't what I was expecting, you know, in my mind at all. But still, it was even better because it was like, wow, very spontaneous. And we had like a very, you know, all over the place energy, which I think made the presentation be just like that, you know. And I felt that that everybody felt it as well. The people that were there. So it was nice. I just expressed, what I was going through at the time. I just needed to talk to people about it. So it was cool. Sometimes it's nice when things go in a way that you don't plan or you don't expect, but you at the same time you learn new things about it and you still enjoy the show.
I think that's the memory. I mean, if it goes just as planned, it doesn't hold. You don't hold it
exactly
close to you. It's, in fact, as an audience member, oftentimes when an artist makes a mistake, I think you all both know that because you've all made mistakes, I'm sure, on stage. The audience embraces the next step that happens after that mistake, and seeing your fragility and the fact that you recover from it, and they've had a special moment with you that is different than the normal moments, and I think that's actually a unifying thing. Michelle, you played, 2017, I think? You you brought along from Washington, D.C., a string quartet.
The Rogue Collective.
I think yes, and you rehearsed, I think, the day before with them, maybe? Yeah,
I remember also being very, very nervous. It's a very humbling experience to play a tiny desk because it sort of takes away any crutch that you might lean on in more in like fuller performances. For instance, there's no effects on your vocal. It's you're just raw dogging in your performance, and especially for Japanese breakfast, it's always been kind of like a more is more approach to our arrangement. And so that was one of the first times that we had done something that was so stripped down, and it was very, very nerve wracking. And I feel like when I watch that video back, I can still feel like how nervous I was when I did that, and how hard I was trying to sing well.
Yeah, it was beautiful moment, and it's daytime. It's sunlight pouring through the windows. There's the audience is basically the NPR employees. They're 8 feet from you, if that. It's very different than being on a stage. Why don't you take us to the next pick, Michelle? And for those in the chat room, please, it's great seeing the comments. Let's see more. Rain Stern is where we're heading, right?
Yeah, Rain Stern's Lydia. I, going into this video, didn't think I was going to like it because they introduced the song for kind of a long time. And I feel like usually when people talk for a long time, the performance is not as good. But then they started playing the guitar, and they're just a real shredder and have such a unique, wonderful voice. So I really enjoyed this video.
Great. Let's give a watch and listen to Rain Stern do Lydia.
Hi, my name is Rain Stern, and this is my 2022 Tiny Desk Contest submission. I'm going to be performing a song I wrote called Lydia, and this song is about my partner, Lydia. We've been together for 3 years. She's really been my ride or die. And this song is special not only because it's about queer love, but because it's about true love. And it's about loving somebody regardless of your ego, and loving them as a friend first, and feeling like you've finally found somebody who's living in your dimension, your mental, emotional, spiritual one. So let's get it.
I can't take my heart off of you. Your words melt me where I stand. And when you speak my name, I feel my feet and you saw the light that's in my mind. Well, coming to this place, it's a time without a face. Oh, and there's no time that's in this space. So go ahead and just lose your old ways, babe. Yeah. Your friends think we're a dichotomy, but God mixed our souls in a bowl before putting them in a separate bodies, baby. So when yours is with mine, I feel whole. So come to the other side, love. Oh, a struggle living in these dimensions, and you saw the light burst in my mind. Well, coming to this place, it's a time without a face. Oh, and there is no time that will ever be in this space. So go ahead and just lose your old ways, baby. Throughout this life and world, there's been so much strife and hurt, but I know it'll be okay if you're here with me by my side. Throughout this life and world, there will be so much strife and hurt, but I know it'll be right if you're here with me. Well, I can't take my heart off of you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's so cute. Thanks, guys. I hope you liked it.
Oh, I love the emotion that Rain had at the end. I mean, Rain's talking about a lover and a relationship, and you can see how much that means when Rain's singing this song. But then the effect it had on her face and deep in her heart was really, really beautiful. And she's under her desk. I love that too.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do that. Like, I can't play like that for sure. And I was just so impressed by her performance. I thought it was really something very special and such a sweet song.
Yeah, I enjoyed that presentation as well. It was nice. Love can take you anywhere, and you can feel that right away with the performance. So it was soothing.
Awesome. You have your next pick is a group from San Juan. Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard for me because obviously Puerto Rico is so small, and I had to put like a judging persona.
Right.
So it was tricky, but nice. So this is piquete, which it's a word that means like flow in Puerto Rico. It's a very Puerto Rican word. When we say like you have flow, you say you have piquete. And the song is called Fluir.
Saludos corillo de NPR y Tiny Desk. Nosotros somos Piquete y hacemos música de la calle boricua. Así que vamos a darle un poquito de neoplena y bomba groove, nuestra propuesta musical, evolucionando los ritmos de herencia africana aquí en Puerto Rico. Así que vamos a darle un poquito de neoplena.
Métele piquete.
Y es que tu flow me hace fluir. Date la vuelta por aquí que yo sé que mi flow me hace fluir. Dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí para ti. Tu flow me hace fluir. Dime cuándo te vas a decidir. Tú y yo nos vamos a divertir. Muchacho, lo sabes que sí. Así que baby, no te me asustes y no te preocupes que yo paro en las luces. Que esto es bien suave, songo, pero songo, 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 songo. Y es que tu flow me hace fluir. Date la vuelta por aquí que yo sé que mi flow te hace fluir. Dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí para ti. Es que tu flow me hace fluir. Date la vuelta por aquí que yo sé que mi flow te hace fluir. Dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí para ti. Y tu flow me hace fluir. Ya sé que sabes que pregunté por ti. Quiero llevarte conmigo para el road trip y no te hagas de rogar que yo estoy aquí para ti. Pensalo, baby, que yo quiero ser feliz junto a ti, fluir y vivir y seguirlo por ahí, besarnos en exceso y volarte los sesos mientras me cargo de reto. Es que tu flow me hace fluir. Date la vuelta por aquí que yo sé que mi flow te hace fluir. Dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí para ti. Es que tu flow me hace fluir. Date la vuelta por aquí que yo sé que mi flow te hace fluir. Dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí para ti. Ay, para ti. Dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí para ti. Ay, pa' ti, dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí pa' ti. Ay, pa' ti, dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí pa' ti. Ay, pa' ti, dale pa'lante que yo estoy aquí pa' ti. ¿Cómo te explico esto que yo misma ni lo entiendo? Te invito a mi aposento para cocinarte lento.
Díselo mío.
¿Cómo te explico esto que yo misma ni lo entiendo? Te invito a mi aposento para cocinarte lento.
Tú sabes lo que me gusta, tú sabes lo que me encanta, papá.
Te invito a mi aposento para cocinarte lento.
Tú eres mi papito, a mí me gusta como tú me amas, papá.
Te invito a mi aposento para cocinarte. Te voy a dar este flow violento, este flow violento, este flow violento. Conociendo, te invito a mi aposento para cocinarte lento. 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 Y si tú fluyes, yo fluyo y lo cantamos en el marullo. Agárrate duro que te voy a dar lo tuyo. Sabrosura caribeña con pelo, cintura y cadera, pa' que lo mueva, pa' que lo entienda y pa' que lo sienta. Si tú quieres le hacemos enmienda, papi. Tú solo llega a mi aposento, pa' que aquí el agua esté hirviendo. Te invito a mi aposento para cocinarte lento. Toma, piquete.
That is a band on fire.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I hope I get to see them live someday. That's a thrill.
Yeah, you probably, Puerto Rico, like I said, is very small, so maybe you will, or I can take you there.
I love that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I know Piquete, and I mean, it's weird for me because everything is so familiar, and I try to put myself in another perspective, you know, trying to pretend that you know I know nothing, but it's difficult, you know, here. But at the same time, you know, I do that with my own music because I don't. I mean, I'm very hard with everything that I listen to, that I create. So for me, like I put that hat on, you know, of saying, okay, I don't know this band, like they're whatever. Let me just judge it and see the performance. And I enjoyed it a lot, you know. I think they have like a whole well, very Puerto Rican energy, you know. We are very you know, colorful people, very warm, and they are using traditional folk instruments from the Puerto Rican plena, and they play it in a different way. They explore with different musicality, and I felt what I enjoyed the most is that it feels like that live energy, like a live show. So it was nice because like they're in a place, you know, like with walls and everything, but you feel like you were in the streets, you know, listening to them. And it's something that I felt at home, even though I was in Puerto Rico at home. But you know, you feel that because you're listening to a lot of different music, and then suddenly it's like traveling to Puerto Rico, like with just this performance. So it's nice. I feel proud.
Yeah, and that percussion was really wonderful driving force. When you came and did a Tiny Desk, I don't remember how many percussionists you have, but my memory of that concert was how it, especially at the beginning, was just filled with rhythm and just got everyone right there and vibing with you.
Yeah. I mean, Puerto Rico has a lot of different types of rhythm, so we had to bring that to the Tiny Desk.
Yeah. And you were mentioning how we all wear different hats, and you know, one of the things we all ask of each other in judging these is not to find the music you may want to put on every day and listen to. This is really about discovering talent, and it's we all have our thing, right? There's all these musics that we love, but we all try hard, both in watching these and judging these, and then when we will soon have our conversation about which are our favorites, we'll all help each other point out the things that we see in these videos that maybe someone else doesn't on the judge table, and try to come to some place where we all feel deeply about the talent that we wind up choosing. It's really a great process. Some years it's easy, some years harder, meaning some years there's someone that you just go, whoa. And then some years where you go, whoa, whoa, whoa. And you see so many that are good. And I think that's 2022 for me so far this year. There's so many to choose from. So we each have one. You all have one more pick. For those of you who didn't see, last week Bobby Carter and I, who are both producers at Tiny Desk, We did a top shelf, and you can watch that, and you can see what I picked and what Bobby Carter picked. But we're down to your last two picks. Michelle, what do you have?
I have iLe, Lava, and I just love even the way that this video looked. It was just like a very appealingly organized performance, and yeah, it's a cellist, and I really loved this performance.
I think the scene took place in Seattle. I think the artist mentioned that it was filmed in the oldest art collective in Seattle, and also said, I think I remember that the books on the desk, which one of the things I ask people to do, is the contest, is to a desk of your choosing, and the hope in there is that they're going to put something that's personal, that there's something about, it's not just a table, but there's something personal. And for this desk, iLe chose books that were important to her, and I love that. So, and this music was really outstanding too. So let's give a listen. The song, as you mentioned, was called Lava by iLe.
2, 3, 4. Little boy jumps the lava between the platform and the slide, holding on to the bars as he swings from side to side. In his world where the demons play among the wood chips and the sand, they'll catch you if you're not careful. As he lends out his little hand, he says, I don't know why you won't follow me down where it's safe to stand. I don't know why you won't follow me to my sanctioned piece of land. I don't know why you won't follow me. Adults, they think they know. I don't know why you won't follow me, 'cause I know just where to go. Looking on, I crack a smile, remembering the jungle of a world. Catch myself standing still, wishing I knew how to unfurl. Parents standing at the borderline of two cultures yet to relate. One forgotten of the monsters ever present in their state. He says, I don't know why you won't follow me down where it's safe to stand. I don't know
One of the things artists do when they submit is they tell us a little about these songs, and this one is sort of about the playfulness you have as a kid, and when you become an adult, what happens to that playfulness? And for me, you see that in the styling and the playing of the instruments that she's chosen.
I totally agree. I just feel like it was so tastefully done. The harmonies are just so tight with one another, which is a deceptively simple thing to do. And yeah, I would say that Olela is maybe the most similar to something I would have on rotation at home. I really love this. It reminded me a little bit of Julia Holter, or her voice is maybe a little bit like Nico Case. Reminded me that kind of like restraint and power. But yeah, I really loved this.
Incredible. So we're going to get to our last pick. And one of the things we've seen just in these, 8 videos or whatever, is the crazy, wide-ranging music. I mean, a cellist. The next artist was kind of a bit jaw-dropping in many ways. I mean, here's somebody coming on, entering the contest, playing a bass, a 5-string bass. That's it, no singing. And this artist, iLe, tell us about John Ferreira.
Well, John Ferreira really surprised me because at first it was like, I remember he started saying like, this might be something different for you. And I say, oh, like that is something like risky to say, because like I wasn't expecting anything, But then suddenly he started playing and I was like, oh, okay. It was definitely something new to me. Like I've never seen a bass played like that. So it was very mind-blowing.
There's just remarkable talent out there. And thank you both for bringing these to the table. Again, if you want to go and do your own sort of like spend a couple of evenings with friends and so forth watching these, npr.org/tinydeskcontest. There's so many to watch. And of course, there's many on the All Songs Considered site. There are many on the NPR site that you can watch. A great rabbit hole to go down. And thank you both for picking these. We have some talking to do when it comes to finally picking the final ones. So I look forward to those conversations. And thanks for being part of this. It really means a lot to us, and it means a lot to the artists, I know.
Yeah, thank you. It has been a great experience. I enjoyed it a lot, so thank you.
Yeah, it's been so fun, Bob. Thanks for having us.
That's so great. Let's go out on John Ferreira. This song is called Perhaps Everything, Perhaps Nothing. Take care, everybody.
Hey everybody, my name is John Ferrara. This is my video submission for Tiny Desk Concert, and this is a little different than what you're probably used to. I'm playing bass, kind of like a piano, but I hope you'll give it a chance. I hope you enjoy it. This song is called Perhaps Everything, Perhaps Nothing.